Hello and welcome to What's Carol Cooking. It is a hot summer's day and it's going to continue to be hot over the next few days. We have some friends coming around for dinner tomorrow evening, and so I thought a great summer dessert would be some Panna Cotta, and since rhubarb is in season at the moment, I thought I'd make a little rhubarb coulis and then decide tomorrow what I'm going to add on top of that as well. So first of all, we're going to take a cup of milk and pour it into this bowl. And then I'm going to take 5 sheets of gelatin, as you can see. And I'm going to pop that into the bowl and push it down. And then we're going to leave that to soak for about 5 minutes. So next we have this vanilla bean, and I'm going to take it out. And I'm going to split it like that and open it up and scrape out all this delicious vanilla out of there, which I will use shortly. Now we're going to pour 700 milliliters of cream. That's 500 milliliters. Get that all out. And this is another 200 milliliters. We're going to add a 1/3 cup of sugar. And I'm going to add the vanilla from the vanilla bean. Give that a quick stir. And I'm going to take it to the stove and bring it to the boil. So we're going to turn on the stove to medium heat. And I'm going to put the vanilla bean, which I now have scraped everything out, but there's always some remnants left, so I'm going to pop that in there. And we're going to bring the cream mixture to the boil and give it a bit of a stir on occasion so that the sugar dissolves. And that will take about 5 minutes. And then we'll take it off the heat. So the cream mixture has been brought to the boil, and now I need to discard the vanilla bean. Then we're going to pour the gelatin and the milk into a pot, into the warm mixture. And we give it a bit of a whisk so it all dissolves. Okay, all dissolved. So we'll let this mixture cool for 30 minutes and then I will pour them into the containers and pop them in the fridge. So while our panna cotta is cooling, I'm going to make the rhubarb compote. So we're going to take the rhubarb, I've washed it under cold water, and we're going to cut off the ends and then cut them into 2 centimeter pieces. So the beautiful red rhubarb is all chopped into pieces, and now we're going to add some lemon juice. I've squeezed 1 lemon and zested the lemon, so that will go in. Then we're going to add a 1/3 cup of caster sugar and sprinkle that over. And then we're going to add a tablespoon of honey. Yeah. The rhubarb is quite tart, which is why we need the honey and the sugar. I'm just going to give that a stir. That's what it looks like. Now we're going to head over to the stove and heat it. So we'll put this onto medium heat and we will let it sit on the stove. As you can see, we've got a little bit of juice in there. The rhubarb has some natural juices which will come out. So cook it for about 15 to 20 minutes until the rhubarb is nice and tender. Give it a stir every 5 minutes so that it doesn't stick. And then once that is done, take it off the stove and let it cool for about 30 minutes. The rhubarb is on the stove and it is smelling amazing. So what I've done is I've taken the liquid for the panna cotta out of the pot and poured it into this little jug, only to make it easier. Got these little glasses and I'm going to pour the panna cotta in there. Just a little bit into each one so I don't run out. There are 6 of us having dinner, so I need 6 glasses. It does smell good. You can smell the vanilla. Okay, I'm going to top these up. Extra. There we go. Looks good. And so now I'm going to pop it into the fridge for a minimum of 4 hours. But as I said at the start, our guests are coming tomorrow evening, so this will be in the fridge overnight and one less thing for me to do tomorrow. So as you can see, the rhubarb has cooled down and it is a beautiful red color. And now I'm going to take that mixture and pop it into the jar. And then we're going to put it into the fridge until I need to use it tomorrow. So yesterday we made the panna cotta, and as you can see it has set beautifully in the fridge. I've had it in for 24 hours, but as I said yesterday, you only need to keep it in for about 4 hours and then that should be good to go. And we also made the rhubarb compote, which is in this jar, and I'll put that in as well. So the first thing that we're going to do is, and I have been making this up as I go along, I'm going to whip some leftover cream that I had from yesterday when making the panna cotta. I'm going to pour that into this bowl and then I'm going to whisk it. And hopefully it doesn't all splash on top of me. So as you can see, I've whisked the cream nice and stiff, so that will be good to go in a moment. So now we're going to have some fun. I've got some leftover biscotti that I made a few days ago, and you will see the recipe on the YouTube channel. I made that for Christmas as a gift as well. And we've also got some alternatives that you can use, but in the meantime I'm going to show you what I'm going to do with this biscotti, and as I said, lots of fun. Time to get rid of the stress of the week. So I've only got a spoon. Some people, you can have like a chopper or something that you can basically smash with. And so I'm going to smash this biscotti into little pieces. Here we go. Okay, so then I'm going to pour it into this bowl. And we'll use that in a moment. So if you don't have biscotti, you can go and buy biscotti at the store and smash that up and use that. Alternatively, you can use some fruit, whatever is in season. So you can put some blueberries or some cherries, whatever you prefer. Just be creative and do something that just tastes delicious. So this is the rhubarb compote that I made yesterday, and so I'm going to put some of that on top of the panna cotta. Oh my god, it looks so good. It's quite tart. I had a little taste off camera and it is delicious. Then I'm going to take some whipped cream and I'm just going to put a blob of whipped cream on top. And then I'm going to take the biscotti that I smashed and make sure that there are lots of crunchy bits and put that on top, and make sure you get an almond or two in there. Oh, my cat is loving this. Alright, so that is what it looks like. It looks really delicious and I think our friends are going to enjoy it. So this is a beautiful summer dessert that you can make at any time. As you can see, it's really easy to make. I think it's fail-proof, the recipe. So enjoy making it, enjoy eating it, enjoy sharing it, and remember to please like and subscribe. See you next time.